Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Rebels TV for season 2016. And coming off the back of some pretty good times down at the North Ballarat Rebels at the moment, 4 wins in a row, jumped to 6th on the ladder and absolutely flying along. Sean Kelly's my name. Joining me as always, my co-host, AFL Victoria Talent Manager Phil Partington. Parto, 4 in a row now, pretty good day out of Preston last Saturday.
Yeah, it certainly was, Sean. It was an enjoyable day having a win against footy in pretty trying conditions, to be honest. Pretty windy, but the boys have come away with their 4th straight win, which is really pleasing.
That they did, 10-goal win against the Northern Knights, who for 3 quarters I thought really took it up to the boys. And probably the scoreboard didn't really show, as we said to Fitzy on Federation Union Coaches Corner earlier this week, the scoreboard didn't show how competitive the game was.
No, it was a competitive game, and look, the Northern Knights are always hard to beat down at Kramer Street, and you've got a pretty good culture down there, and that type of team that never gives in for the whole day, and credit to them, but at the end of the day we're too strong and played a pretty good brand of football.
Yeah, played a very good brand of football. 4 wins in a row now leading into this week's buys, we'll touch on very shortly. Got up to 6th on the ladder. Really important stretch coming up now after this, because we've got the development round this week, then there's a couple of weeks and then there's another development round, and there's some pretty big games in that couple of week stretch.
Yeah, we're leading into the Vic Country announcement as well, so we'll have 7 boys, Sean, in the top 31 players for Vic Country. We're really proud of, and probably Sean will put that up on the screen. And look, we're very proud of those players, but the next couple of weeks are very important for us. We've got the Eastern Rangers down there at Box Hill, which is always a hard task, hard ground to play.
Ground down there.
And and after that we head into the boys, going to the National Carnival, more boycott opportunities. It'll really test the depth of our program as well, but we're very confident the boys will come in. They'll do their job well, as other boys have during the year has done as well. Some
real highlights from the game against the Northern Knights as well, including this piece of vision we're looking at the moment. Big Lloydie Meek just grabs one out of the centre, takes 2 steps, goes bang, unloads the sausage from inside the centre circle.
Well, it was a great kick. He gave a bit of air as well, and got up there and the wind took it, and one bounce in through a goal. So it was all of 2 or 3 seconds. So might win a prize, Sean, at the end of the TAC Cup goal of the year, who knows?
Could do as well. Obviously the TAC Cup countdown as well. I think they've got the towards 50 countdown towards the end of the week as well, so we'll hopefully see that. Keep an eye on the TAC Cup Facebook page for that one. Our Mars player of the day this week, Parto. This one's been a couple of weeks coming, I reckon, because this bloke has been in some pretty good form for probably the last 2 or 3 weeks. Jamaine Jones well and truly deserved his Mars Player of the Day nomination on Saturday. Great game, by the way. Yeah,
JJ's just finding his feet at the moment. He's a real skillful player. Again, a popular boy amongst our program, and very quick, and makes really good decisions when he gets the footy, and his defensive part of his game is really improving week in and week out. So JJ, well done, mate. Mars Player of the Day.
And before we get to it, though, fair to say that he's not the shyest bloke going around in the change rooms out on the footy field, is he?
Well, I had the pleasure or displeasure of spending basically 3 hours in the car with him on Saturday post and pre-game, and plenty to say. Don't mind the conference, it's good, but
have a look at this next couple of minutes of footage though, because he does shy up a little bit.
All right, go for it.
So let's have a look at it. Our Mars Player of the Day for this week, Jamaine Jones. Here with our Mars Player of the Day for round 7, Jamaine Jones. Joe, great game, mate. Congratulations on the win today and on your form.
Yeah, thanks, Shawnee. No, the boys played good today. 4 wins in a row. The Northern Knights put up a good challenge there in that last quarter and 3rd quarter, but we stuck at it and kicked 5, got away with them. So hopefully we can keep good form this year and
personally, you had a slow first couple of weeks, but over the last 3 or 4 weeks, you've really started to come on. Your run and carry game has been strong, and you're really getting amongst it.
Well, yeah, developing pretty good now. So just the first 2 games was just getting the hang of it, and so fast though. So now with the pace and all that, so now it's going good and playing good footy. So hopefully I can keep it up.
You have a niche in that role, going across half forward and through the wing as well. Is that where you like to play footy, where you can really just run?
Yeah, it's a good position now. Didn't expect to play that at first, but it's a good position now. I can get heaps of the ball. So, but it's also knowing those positions across the ground and getting coverage and all that. So it's good.
TAC Cup development round next week, but you're in the mix for the Hampton Senior Interleague team.
Yeah.
What would it mean for you to play Senior Interleague for the Hampton League?
I'm gonna be pretty good if I get a gig there. So hopefully I get a good, go up there and get a gig with it. So
well done on your game today, mate. You're our Mars Player of the Day. Good stuff.
Thank you. Yes. Sweet. Sweet.
Jamaine Jones, our Mars player of the day for this week. Inside 60 for Blue Gum Clothing. If this isn't the most popular segment on Rebels TV, I say it every week, but it keeps proving it every week because it's what everyone tunes in to see. And this week, we're going inside 60 with a boy that it's fair to say knows how to take an opportunity when it comes up. He's had 4 TAC Cup games this year. He's kicked 9 goals in those 4 games as well. He's averaged at least 2 goals a game. Kicked 3 on the weekend against the Northern Knights. Jordan Johnston absolutely flying at the moment on the field.
No, he's taking everything in stride at the moment, young Jordan. He's a good contested mark. He's hard on the ground. He's one of those players that had a bit of an extra dimension to our team at the moment, coming from a 23rd player. So it'd be great to see how he goes inside 60, because he doesn't say a word at training, doesn't say a word anywhere else. So inside 60, good luck, Jono.
Here he is, Jordan Johnston for Blue Gum Clothing, going inside 60.
Jono, half forward flank, Hayden Ballantyne, North Barrett, interesting, Tom Williamson, Ollie Nash because his head. Isaac Johnson, pest, and tries to steal my nickname. Probably making a few grand finals in the juniors. Joe Berry. Joe Dodd. What's going on, boys?
Jordan Johnston going inside 60. He got a little bit vocal there. I'll tell you, one thing about Jordan is that when he's confident, he does talk a lot and he does give out some lips. So he's been doing that there. Isaac Johnson just really copped a broadside from him there, as you heard, saying that he's the one that's the better Jono. He wants that nickname back. So he's going about the right way, earning it at the moment.
Well, yeah, good to see Jono say a few words there, but Isaac Johnson will return serve pretty well down the line, I reckon.
I reckon
his turn to come.
And his turn is coming as well, because we're just about at the end of this block of inside 60, so we've got some to film. We've got some big names putting their hands up to be a part of it as well. Special feature this week on Rebels TV before we speak about our development round. Now, we haven't just had our under-16s this year, Parto, and of course our TAC Cup team. Women's football has absolutely taken Victoria by storm at the moment, and the one thing that we saw over the last couple of years has been the formation of youth girls academies across Victoria, and this year the Rebels Youth Girls Academy has really taken off. They played in games this year and went really, really well in the tournament against all the other academies that are aligned with TAC Cup clubs earlier this season, and it's great to see the Rebels girls getting up and about. Yeah, the Rebels Youth Girls Academy is going really well under the tutelage of Jeff Whittaker, and tonight the girls are joining the Rebels in training, so the boys will be paired up with the girls in a TAC Cup training session. So it's going to be really a great initiative by the Rebels, but also the youth girls to do that, and looking forward to see how the girls' skills are. I've had the pleasure of watching them 2 or 3 times throughout the year, and the one thing I'm really glad about, Shaun, the girls love their footy, absolutely love it. The actual mateship involved too, and their skills, I was quite surprised with the skills, and you know, flying for marks towards the packs and things like that. They had no fear. Great to see the girls really going well, and you know, the Rebels Youth Academy is going to get bigger and bigger every year, and it's the fastest growing sport in Australia for females is AFL footy. So who knows, in 1 or 2 years' time, AFL footy, female footy, full time. Yeah, it won't be too far away, and what we're going to do, a special treat for you this week, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go out there and we're going to grab one of the girls off the track and have a chat to them exclusively here on Rebels TV to talk about the Rebels Youth Girls Academy and talk about female football in general. So here's a very, very special treat coming up to you, thanks to a very, very special partner of ours, Thrifty Car and Bus Rental, doing a fantastic job supporting the Rebels. And we're going to get them to look after the Rebels Youth Girls in this next part. Welcome back to Rebels TV. As we mentioned, we've gone out and found one of our Rebels Youth Girls Academy players, and who better than the girl that's won the last 3 best and fairest in the Ballarat Football League Youth Girls competition, Amy McDonald. Amy, thanks for joining us.
No worries.
Talk to us a little bit about the experience of the Rebels Youth Girls Academy. Obviously the second year that it's been run, but this year it was different in that you went out and you played actually a structured competition of games against the other academies.
Yeah, well, each year there's been a massive growth in like both the talent and the amount of girls. So yeah, each year it continually improves, and just the things you learn each year get a little bit more in depth and more revolving around structures rather than skill work.
How do you think that's helping your footy? Obviously, playing at a level where you've done pretty well at the youth girls level, has what you've learned here been able to not only take you back and make you a better footballer at club level, but also be able to help your teammates out as well?
Yeah, of course. So pretty much everything that you get taught in the Rebels, you're able to take back to your home club and help out other girls who might not have been as fortunate to get the opportunity to play in the Rebels program.
Fantastic. Now talk to us about the carnival that you had this year. Unfortunately you didn't play all that much in it because you went and hurt your knee, which how's that coming along, by the way?
I had surgery on Monday.
Gone for the year or okay? Or?
I'll probably miss this season of footy.
Oh no.
But I'll be back towards the end.
How, apart from, I think you played the first game and then did it in the second game, is that right? So talk to us about obviously your experience playing in the first game, but then the team as general and how they all came together and how they played throughout the carnival.
Well, playing personally, just getting the opportunity to play above from the normal Ballarat league, it just gives you that opportunity to play against better competition, and I find if you play against better competition, you play better personally, so it just gives you that extra challenge. As a team, watching them, they all gelled so well, like a lot of us didn't know each other before the team was selected, so just each week there was so much improvement of like working together. They just knew where each would be, so they were able to just trust the structures and what was set and put the ball there and know that their teammates would be there.
And women's football's really taken off, and we know that there's a real push for an AFL women's competition next year. We've seen the clubs put their submissions in. Is that something that down the track, obviously you're going to miss a fair bit of football this year, but down the track, is that what you're aspiring to, playing in that AFL competition?
I'm very open to that idea. I have not stuck anything in stone, so like I won't get my heart broken or anything.
Which is a good thing to do.
If the opportunity came about, I would definitely not be turning it away, and I will be working hard once my knee is back to hopefully put myself in a position to have that opportunity.
Oh, Amy, it's been great to have the Rebels joining us here tonight at training and also being part of the fabric of the place this year with the Rebels Youth Girls Academy. Best of luck with the recovery from the knee. We look forward to seeing you hopefully back on the track in full fettle in 2017, and we thank you for joining us on Rebels TV today.
Anyways, thank you.
Amy McDonald from the Rebels Youth Girls Academy joining us here on Rebels TV. It's back to the studio and we'll bring the big fella back in. Great to see the next generation of female Rebels coming through the system as well, Parto, and really exciting to catch up with the girls and see what's in store for female footy in the region.
Well, yeah, good luck to the girls. They're a great team, and look forward to having them in the future with the Rebels brand.
Now, this week, not much to talk about on a footy front. Development round for the Rebels, weekend off. Still will be a few Rebels in action though. It's interleague weekend across Victoria. The WorkSafe Community Championships taking place this weekend. I know the Hampton squad, the Wimmera squad, the Ballarat Footy League squad, the Horsham District squad have all got a Rebels flavour to it this week, so it'll be really interesting to see how those boys go.
Well, that's right. Some boys will have the weekend off, some boys won't. So not only the WorkSafe GrainSafe Country Championships, but also Vic Country. So 7 boys will be coming into that program this weekend. Training at the Essendon Football Club on the Saturday and the Sunday.
Beautiful
Going
place
to
to
training
train.
drills and things like that. So good luck to those boys, but also good luck to those boys playing interleague this week. So, and those boys having a rest, put the feet up, boys.
Exactly.
Relax, and we'll come back fighting for next week against the Box Hill boys at Eastern Ranges.
Speaking of coming back fighting next week, you can expect that from us on Rebels TV as well. Brought to you by our great friends at McDonald's. Don't forget their fan feed box, $10.95 with all your favourites in it. This one had all the favourites in it about 25 minutes ago, but did not take long to go down the gullet, I can tell you that one. It's been a pleasure bringing Rebels TV to you once again this week. Parto, the pleasure's all mine as always.
Thanks, Sean. No worries, you're doing a good job, Sean.
And the pleasure is all mine to have you on board as well with Rebels TV. And we'll see you once again next week for more from the North Ballarat Rebels.